What up YouTube, it's Mizrae's Company. In today's video, I am showcasing the Vigil of Blades. That's right, the Vigil of Blades. This is a new PvP mechanic within the Immortal and Shadow fight that is debate, fight, whatever you want to call it, is going on within Diablo Immortal. And I got a lot of requests to see our first Vigil of Blades game mode, and I didn't because we got slapped around. It wasn't good. It was very disorganized, and we had a ton of great learnings from it. This one was a much better experience for all parties involved, much more organized. We knew what to expect. The previous one was our first one, so we didn't know how much time we were going to have. We didn't know literally anything about it. So there was a lot of great learnings. This is the second go around. I'm going to showcase the video. I did record it on my phone. I wasn't at my setup, so it's going to look a little stretched and or different, but let's go ahead and get straight to the gameplay, and I will speak over it while it's going on. So if you're not familiar with this game mode, it is basically the Path of Blood, except instead of 4v4, it is up to 8v8. However, there are different brackets in the system where the top bracket gives you, I think it's like 8 points, and then there's 3 games you can pick from within that top bracket, and then the next bracket gives you like 6 points per win, and there's 3 games there, and then there's 2 more brackets. So there's 4 brackets, 3 games in each one, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12 games, each that can fill 8 people per match. The match we're in right now is the second bracket in the 3rd game. So we were in the second to highest bracket, getting the second to most points possible in this game mode. So all we had to do was win. Now, we did have an incident where the commander and or leader of our team got banned today. I don't know what for. I asked several times, and I don't know for what reason he was banned. He, she, they, whatever, was banned. All I know is that we were down a man because of that, or down a player because of that incident. Like I said, I don't know what they did. I have no idea. Pardon me, do I want to know? Anyway, whatever. All I cared about was this game mode. As you know, I'm obviously playing the Barbarian. This is a character. Wow, that was awful gameplay on my part. Yeah, wow. Get wrecked. It gets better, I promise. I end up playing much better towards the middle and end of this game. But anyway, we're down a person the whole time, and this game is all about 2 things in my opinion. It's all about the type of class that you have in it, as well as how you play with your team. All 7 of us were in Discord communicating. So that call there, we were getting a lot of pressure on our tower, and we were told just to basically just dive in. So I did just that, and unfortunately died. Now, as you can see on the kills, it's 7 to 10. For a while here, they are really just sort of beating us up, and it's not till about halfway through that we start to really get into a bit of a rhythm. This is also the first time that I've played this specific PvP build for the Barbarian. Prior to this, I had a very different build. As you can see, I'm not running Undying Rage, so there's that. So with this build, you're pretty tanky with the Berserker, whatever it's called, Rage of the Berserker, Wrath of Berserker. You actually get a shield with it, and you're doing the AoE fire. I will do a separate video on the entire build, but this, I was trapping people, and they cannot escape. I can easily escape this, so some of this I drop multiple to sort of zone out the other players. And I don't realize that's the case until basically now in the game. I'm currently 5, 4, and 6. I have 5 kills, 4 deaths, and 6 assists. And I am starting to just fight everything. I mean, I'm just running around fighting everyone who's willing to take some smacks. And I'm also realizing that I wasn't auto-attack or using my primary attack as much as I should have in the previous fights, where I do a pretty heavy bleed because of the essences that I'm using. So basically, I learned very quickly that once I pop everything, I just need to be primary attacking the best I can to stack those dots. It was honestly a lot of fun. As you can see, I just chase people down and then dunk on them like that. I mean, that's pretty rewarding, right? But yeah, the Barbarian and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this because I've been hating on the Barbarian for a long time, but I'm having a lot of fun. I had the fully kitted out farm build, which I'll do an updated video on at some point. And even this PvP build that I'm using now, including the previous one I was using, I'm actually really enjoying the Barbarian. So very much enjoying it. You can see even with us down a player, we're pretty balanced here. Now, however, you can see that 4 of us are dead. I want to say a lot of us died. It was like 5 or 6. And they just take full advantage of that and wreck the tower here. Our tower is getting destroyed. By the time I get there, this tower is basically one shot. So we are fighting on top of it. I'm popping everything that I can. I popped literally everything, and we're just trying to fight on top of this. I'm pretty sure this demon hunter just pokes me down here in a second. Maybe not. Do I escape? I do. But yeah, so we lose the tower, which doesn't feel great. Their tower is only halfway down, so we knew going into this, like, okay, crap, like this is starting to be a problem. Now we're going to start zoning people out to sort of catch them as they try to retreat, and we do just that. And we actually trap 3 people with that one crater. We had the guy at the bottom, the guy in the middle, and the guy below. I got 2 of those kills, picking him up there. And then I run back in here just to help my team fight. This is a losing battle, obviously, but I didn't want to not try to fight, and I did not use my cooldown, unfortunately, which doesn't feel great. My Wrath of Berserker does give me additional shield, which was what I was trying to pop, but I got CC'd the second I walked back into the fight, which didn't feel great. So yeah, now we're back in the fight, picking up these lights, whatever you want to call them, which give you both attack damage as well as size increase. So I start managing that a little bit better as of now. So as you can see, I'm 9, 6, and 10. I've taken part out of, now I'm 9, 6, and 12. So now I've taken part of 21 of our 25 kills. That's a lot of involvement for an 8v8, well, 7v8 because we're down a guy. I make it every part of my mission just to be involved in as many of these fights as I can, and just to be an absolute terror on these guys. I mean, I'm blocking them from coming in and being defensive. I'm blocking them from being offensive. That demon hunter was so annoying. I mean, if whoever, I didn't catch their name, but if you see it and you're the demon hunter that played, phenomenal positioning. It was very obnoxious to play against you. And like I say, you were annoying. It was annoying like you did well. It was very difficult to play against you. Yeah, this wizard I just completely catch out, and his unfortunately his blink did him no favors. So yeah, we wreck him pretty quick. Now I'm behind enemy lines. I'm waiting for my cooldowns a little bit. Now I'm trying to just zone people off again. I just catch him in wraith form, and he is just mine at that point, because there is no, unless you blink, there's really nothing you can do to get over that wall. It's pretty insane. I was about to say I don't think I chase this guy, but this Crusader decides to pick a fight, which is just a battle of 2 tanks, so I just decide to ignore him basically. As you can see, like, we're doing pretty well at this point. It's a pretty balanced fight in terms of like the overall control of the map and the tower damage. No, this is when they start wrecking this second tower. And then I get 3 kills there, or my 3rd kill there for this life. Get to heal up a little bit, and yeah, they're still moving very, very well. They're working as a better overall team than we were. They had a monk that was very, very, when I say annoying, was very strategically inept, and would get behind enemy lines very quickly and do a lot of damage to us. So hats off to the team. They played incredibly well. As a overall Immortal unit, we did very well considering how poorly the first one went. But ultimately, you can see that we're keeping pretty close with the kills. 35-37. I've been involved now in 26 of our 35 kills, and I've only let up 8 deaths. So feeling pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm topping the charts for our team. I'm putting the team on my back in the most literal sense. At this point is when I say I realize that like my death is critical, because they just pushed through basically a full tower into our base with the time that I was dead. So you do have to adjust, right? You're learning and adjusting on the fly. Akira does phenomenal as the Blood Knight. He was very, very good to play with. Jenna also phenomenal support there. She's actually in our war band. Really enjoyed playing with her, and we were communicating the whole time. So yeah, this is a shout out to those guys. We were doing a number, but ultimately, these fights got intense there for a little bit, and then, now I just go a little cray-cray. You don't want to tank those fights, but right here I just start prioritizing the minions, if you will, like the big minions, to try to take down the one big minion and move with our minion. Our teams are still fighting at this point, so unfortunately I'm the only one doing that, and we start to quickly lose the fight, so I peel off and just try to help keep our friends alive. We're able to do just that and pop there. This was actually a pretty fun play, so trapped both of them with that crater. Unfortunately, we did lose a teammate, so it doesn't feel awesome. And then this guy, I don't think I let him escape. No, I cracked down with him, another one on him. Do I get the kill for that? I don't think I do, but I think I get the assist. So healing back up. Again, like I said, I'm playing a little bit more passive. We have 56 stacks of whatever those things are called, and we are... You can tell that we are a big part of the team at this point, so I'm trying to be very smart with my life. I'm trying to go to the back line, pick off their mages, their demon hunters, and then only when I absolutely have to, like right now, am I chasing down their tanks to finish those guys off. But I'm pretty scary. I'm doing some pretty insane damage. Yeah, this is with my new-ish build where it's mainly 1- and 2-star gems, guys. So not really insane in terms of my resonance. Pretty balanced fights. they were in the same kind of boat. Semi-balanced fights in general. All the big resonance whales were in the top tier. We're in the second tier. So at this point, I'm just cracking down on everyone. We got 60 stacks. We're big. We're beefy at this point. Like we're causing some damage. I think I get caught here. Maybe not. I think I'm able to pop my defensive buff. Yeah, but I still die here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, either way, I popped my ability there, which did absolutely nothing. I was facing the wrong direction, but we live. So 18, 8, and 16, feeling really, really good. We have now passed them in kills, still down a person, right? So at this point, I'm like, whoa, we could do this. 5 minutes left in the game. This is a really big fight here. You know, we got the monk who is very, very smart. They played incredibly well the whole time, getting to the back line and just being a nuisance. So I wanted to focus them down. But unfortunately, while I focused down that one person with these other 4 people, the rest of our team is dead. So that doesn't feel great. I didn't pick up a second kill, and now I'm just, as they're coming in one by one, I'm just picking them off one by one. But unfortunately, the rest of them, we had 3 or 4 charge in there, and unfortunately take us down. So we're 29 and 16. So 36 kills were a part of it out of the 49, and unfortunately they just run through our entire team right there. So it doesn't feel great, but yeah, it's you can see where this game is going here towards the end. We were down a person. You can see all the different sort of kill streaks or boards there for how well everyone did, but unfortunately we did take the L. It was actually still a very fun Vigil of Blades to play in. I was very glad I was able to make it. It would have been interesting to see what it would have been like with a full team. Yeah, it would have been really interesting to see what this would have been like with a completely full team. We kept up in terms of kills, but unfortunately just the tower pressure alone was just not enough. And yeah, it was a really great game. I got MVP for our team, which was kind of fun, with a brand new barbarian build. A shout out to everyone on the screen, both on the Immortal side as well as the Shadows. This was genuinely a very fun game mode to play, and I really enjoyed playing it. So GG to everyone involved. Sorry we couldn't win Immortals, but again, we're going to be balancing out our teams and coming back at this even stronger. And until next time, guys, lock it in.